Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristen and I love to craft. Today we are going to be making a new planner. So as you guys know, I love to plan. This one has become really heavy and super thick because I love to decorate my planners. As you can tell, there's a lot of like 3D dimension in here. There's a Christmas one. Let's see, what else we have? We have fall. So this one has become like super heavy and I hate toting it around for that reason alone. And so I think that it might be time to go ahead and retire it. This was a 25 and 26 planner, but it's definitely time to go ahead and start working on our new one. This one is actually undated, so I can go ahead and date it for, let's see, right now is August. I'll probably do September, but for example, December, it only has half of the planner, so I couldn't even really use the last month in here anyway. But let's go ahead, say goodbye to our planner and create something new. I did pick up all of these supplies from Hobby Lobby. This was actually on clearance for $1.87. And these are just some patches. It says that they're sticker patches, so they're not the iron-on ones. And I thought that they would look super cute just stuck to the front. So this is a 12-month planner insert, non-dated. All that you do is you unhook the 6-ring binder, put it in there, and hook it back. It even says right there, 6-ring planner binder. It does have 2 side pockets, 3 interior pockets, and it works with the Agenda 52 inserts and accessories. So let's go ahead and, oh wait, I forgot one more thing. These are iron-on patches and sticker patches. I made some trucker hats for me and my sister. I don't know why, but they really didn't work for the trucker sublimation hats, and so we kind of had to scratch that idea because they kept falling off. But I thought that it would be perfect for this kind of material. So let's go ahead and open up the binder. I did buy all of this stuff maybe a couple of months ago. So I'm not sure if they have the same exact bow one, but I do know that they have tons of options. I was actually there yesterday. I would definitely wait until they are at least 40% off. I believe that that sale is every other week if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and take that off. This is just a little button, so it unhooks like that. I have never actually seen the inside. I like this. This is my first time having a binder planner and I'm so excited. Okay, so let's just kind of bend it a little bit, make sure it kind of like lays flat. Let's take this off. It looks like you can put like a business card in here. That's cool. All right, we have 2 pockets right here. And then we have these 3 pockets. And this one does open up like that. This one just opens up like this. This one does have a little bit more room to work with. And then the back of it looks like that. So that's really cool. All right, let's go ahead and take out the papers. Okay. So we got that taken out. Take off that top page. Let's try to line these back up. There we go. Okay, so now we can see all of the month tabs. I did pick these up on a separate trip because I was not sure if these had tabs or not, but I can also use these for like the individual dates. So for example, these are individuals. So like these are broken down by the week. I could put a tab on there if I really needed to. So let's open it up like this. Can you do it like that? Okay, it's pretty hard. All right, that was easy. Now, let's put in just a little bit at a time. That was super easy. Okay. This is going a lot smoother than I thought. Wow, all right. The holes are actually punched pretty nicely. I would say that this is really good quality paper as well. It's not just like regular copy paper. It's a little bit thicker than that. All right, we snap that back. And now we have our planner. Okay, that was like really easy to put together. We can hook that. And then there's our planner right there. I'm sure as the months go by and the more I decorate it, it'll get bigger, but I actually like the way that this feels. It feels like really good quality. So let's take a couple of stickers and just kind of decorate the front. Okay, so we'll pull that one out of there. I really like the coffee one, so we're definitely going to use that. Let's see. We definitely want some bows. So let's do the coffee. Maybe we should do it kind of down here. That's cute. And then we'll do, let's do the flower. And then we will do the smiley face. Okay, I like that being down there in the corner, that way it's not up here. I do want to cut out some vinyl or a sticker to put on the front. I don't know if I want it to say my name or if I want to go with like Crafting with Kristin. I'm just not sure yet. So let me brainstorm on that. So we have those three. I just kind of want to put them maybe one or two more at the bottom. Of course, we definitely need our bow. Like that. And then I always have my water cup with me, so let's go ahead and put that one on there. Okay, so we have a bunch at the bottom. I like it, but I definitely think it needs something towards the top, so I'm going to brainstorm on that and I'll be right back. So I used my Cricut to cut out some letters, and I also took the stickers off the bottom. But I think it's going to look a little bit better once we add the K first, and then we're going to put the stickers around it instead of just kind of at the bottom. Okay, so let's go ahead and weed out the K. I did this in pink vinyl and just a normal kind of like generic font. That was really easy. This letter's so big I really don't even need my little pokey tool there. Okay, there we go. I do have some clear transfer tape here. You can get this from Amazon, Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, I think even Walmart too. But let's just go ahead and peel off that backing. All right, and then we are going to lay it on top of the K. Usually I like to kind of fold it up, kind of towards the middle, and then roll it outwards like that. And then I'm going to use my scraper tool just to make sure that that transfer tape has adhered to your vinyl. Like that. We'll flip it over, and then we will take off that backing. Okay, and then now let's take our planner and we are going to set this on top. I think we should center it about there. I'm going to open that up. That looks about right. I know that you can see the bows through the vinyl, but I think it'll be fine. We're going to use our scraper tool just to make sure that the vinyl has adhered to the planner. All right, and then we'll gently peel it back up. I like it. That looks so much better. Okay, I'm going to set this like that. Now we can add the patch stickers to the planner. And we'll just do it kind of randomly. So we'll do a cup of coffee, my water, and let's go ahead and buckle that back up. That way that we kind of know what area not to put a little patch. Okay, we definitely want a bow. We will do a flower. Maybe, let's see, towards the top. And I really, really like the smiley face, but I don't know if we're actually going to have a place to put it. Let's put it maybe like right here, and then we can move this one maybe like right there. All right, I kind of want to put one right here, maybe this tiny little heart. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's go ahead and, oops, I put that on top of there. All right, let's set all of this to the side. So whenever I was cutting out the K, I went back and I actually cut out my name as well. So whenever I was cutting out the K, I actually cut out my name as well. So let's go ahead and kind of trim it down a little bit. And I'm going to weed this out. I might actually try to do a little reverse weed. So, let's see. And then we can always trim it up a little bit, but let's just set it on top. I've never done this before, but I've seen people do it and it looks so easy, especially whenever you're using tiny, fine little letters like that. Okay, so I think what you do, let's flip it over. Okay, so we're just going to take off that backing like this. Now what I want to do is take up that second layer that S is going to be a little bit tricky. Okay, this is going really smoothly. I'm a little bit shocked right now. I might start using this method more often because this is actually turning out so much better than I thought. Wow, okay, that's awesome. So now I'm just going to weed out the little tiny parts right here. And there we go. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. So here's our notebook, and the reason that I cut out my name is because we're going to put it here. So I want to put my name here where it says this planner belongs to, and good thing we have that little line right there to line it up. Okay, I think that's about as straight as I'm going to be able to get it. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, let's take our little scraper tool and peel this back. Ah, I love it. That is so cool. So that's what it looks like up close. I love the way that we added the vinyl to the front page. Super cool. All right, and there we have it, a very cute decorated planner. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.